Hello and welcome to the EEPROM 9, last video of the night. This is the third, yes, that's 3 calculator videos in a row recorded. Because I want to get these uploaded and all that, so I can move on to other more interesting stuff. Because these deserve their own video. This is a calculator that's been in the family for a long time. It actually dates back to about the mid-80s or something. And CASIO Computer Corp. You know, that's how you know it's old. And I've repaired the battery door on it because that was knackered and it's used like the same set of batteries since the 80s as well, probably. And it's just your standard 4-banger. Nothing fancy, nothing too good. The LCD is a bit dodgy these days. So he's not 100% functional, sadly, but he is still usable. So, let's crack him open and show you inside when I find my screwdriver. Hey look, you can see my Nixie watch. So the batteries come out. Standard LR44s. How's this thing holding up to? Yeah, it's holding up well to the glue. 2 screws in the back. It's a CASIO LC-311E with auto power off because that's really a big thing. And it does your standard square root percentage and all that through the horrible algebraic method of doing percent. Now there is something actually quite interesting in the way the keyboard of this thing works. There's a very typical 80s Casio construction to it. My parents are going to throw this in the bin and I retrieved it out the bin. So, the keypad is actually on a plastic membrane, which I'll bring nearer to the camera so you can see it. Let me just focus it. And as you can see, the main IC is an NEC 8537K9, and then the number below there, which is something else. Standard LCD, multiplexed of course, all good jazz. Quite an interesting way to do a calculator board, probably also dirt cheap. The button pads though have no carbon contacts on them. The carbon contacts for the button pads are actually on the back of the case. So when you push the button down, it pushes the flex PCB against the back of the case, which is really quite an interesting way of doing the buttons. You know, I've never seen that before in anything else. The LCD polarizer isn't also attached to the front one, isn't also attached to the LCD, but is instead just rested in front of the case. So yeah, quite an interesting construction method actually, and there's dog hairs inside it. Maybe they're Todd's hairs. Maybe they're even the old dog of my childhood's hairs. Who knows? But yeah, just standard 4-banger. Nothing overly special, but I just thought has an interesting construction method inside. Doesn't use a black blob chip, so that's always a thumbs up. Because as anyone who knows, who watches my channel knows, I don't like the black blob chips. They are boring. They're rather dull. And you can't reuse them for anything. No, let's just make sure I've got the batteries in the right way around. Oh yeah, yes I did, good. Super glue with baking soda. It makes a really strong connect repair. But yeah, that's the CASIO LC-311E. Nothing special, just interesting. It's also got memory functions. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go to bed soon.